Week 2 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll get a look at Damien Harris. He had the D's number a week ago, over 150 yards rushing. It's the Pats and the Steelers, and it's coming up next.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on week 2. We've got a good one here between the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they come into this one after a loss in the opener, and they're in for another tough test here.
And what a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see 2 road games to start the season and not have a letdown immediately. You've got to fight against that. They've got to come out ready to play.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Pittsburgh's offense making its way out, and we get a look at the player drafted to succeed Ben Roethlisberger as the franchise's quarterback. Knows a lot about the city. He's a rookie out of Pitt, Kenny Pickett.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his second start in the NFL.
First carry for the second-year man. It's Najee Harris. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 18 carries, 73 yards.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started. And they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run again with Harris. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. We take a peek at the list of inactives for this week's game. And gosh, this early in the season, Charles, injuries already accumulating for this squad.
You got to wonder in this organization, are they just saying to themselves, well, hopefully we're just getting them out of the way early so we can make a late season push when we have everyone back. It certainly feels that way with the number of injuries they've had already.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. But Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a 1st-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. New England taking over on offense here, and for the second straight season, it's a rookie leading the charge at quarterback. Someone who really knows how to light it up through the air, former Western Kentucky Hilltopper Bailey Zappi.
And this would be his second NFL start. Last week was about what you'd expect to see from a rookie quarterback. Had some good moments, but not enough to lead his guys to victory. Now we'll have to see how he handles adversity, because on the college level, he didn't lose a whole lot of games.
They run with a fourth-year man. This is Damien Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. Very, very strong. Well over 100 yards.
He should get the ball early and often here, too. I mean, when you're riding the performance of last week into this game, his confidence level has to be off the charts. Go ahead and keep feeding him.
From the 24, Zappi setting up the screen. Harris. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now Zappi. That's going to be caught. It's Jakobi Meyers. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. They hand this off to Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Patriots had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And right now they're probably asking, hey, who did we offend in the scheduling office? Back-to-back road games to start the season.
Yeah, that's a great question. I'll bet someone called the league office to protest, but sometimes it just shakes out that way. But they can get out of this with a split. No, they'll get those home games later in the season. It could be quite an advantage for them if they take care of business now.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. First and 10, Zappi. He gets it complete to Harris. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. This defense for the Steelers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Zappi on third down. Open man is Jakobi Meyers. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On the give, this is Harris. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before and didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you're feeding him football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
To throw again on second down. Zappi. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Going play action here with Zappi. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. Folk's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll run. Here's Harris. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. The Pats at the line ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On second and 11 now. Zappi. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Olszewski now to return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. On first down, here's Zappi. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, Zappi. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will make it 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their 25-yard line. Harris will start the drive out. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Escaping the pressure right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. This is Harris on the draw. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Pickett will look to pass it. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw, Pickett. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he will have a Steelers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. On the delay, here's Harris. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
A move to New England from Baltimore suited Matthew Judon nicely with 12.5 sacks in his first year of a new 4-year contract with the Patriots. That was a new career high for him, 7th in the NFL, and the most for a Patriot since 2015.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left, didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. It wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Zappi. Open man is Myers. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So, Charles, this, game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
Zappe to throw on first down. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. On second down, this is Harris. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 58 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. Look at a nice little drive brewing right here.
Zappe looking to throw it on first down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Zappe. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Jakobi Meyers. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to add on to their advantage. His first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Week 2 underway around the NFL. And a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener. The 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night a treat. Monday night doubleheader. Tennessee and Buffalo 7:15 Eastern. And then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards. Pickett to throw on first down. Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And Deontay Johnson just continues to build and grow in his NFL career. Finished 2nd in the NFL in targets on his way to his first Pro Bowl last season. Pulls in the catch there to pick up the first down.
Pickett now on first down. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. New England on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now Harris. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 2nd down and 3. This is Harris. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Zappe now on 1st and 10. And caught by Henry. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Open man right side, Myers. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Harris running straight ahead. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And Zappe to throw. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Folk's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16 to 7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 21. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And a short pickup to about the 25. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Pickett. Flushed it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Matt Judon, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Jones. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Going deep here for Parker. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's Presley Harvin now. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They'll indeed start on the ground and run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2nd and 9. Zappi looks to throw it. Setting up the screen, Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We start with a couple of franchises looking to make a move here in 2022. Miami heading north to take on Baltimore. And it's the Ravens who have the lead in that one. The Ravens were losers a week ago, so they are desperately trying to avoid dropping 2 straight to start the year. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jahan Dotson, a touchdown reception. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets at halftime. 2 touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for New England. And they've had some success on the ground. And with the lead going into the second half, they'll no doubt be looking to keep it going. And meanwhile, for the Steelers, we take a look there at the numbers for them running the football in that first half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. So here are the Patriots to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Harris. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 112 yards rushing now. as he's done it on 22 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
1st and 10, Zampi. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Zampi. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Going play action here with Zampi. A quick throw, but incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Zampi on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And that'll keep this a 9-point game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
They hand this off to Harris, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And here's another carry for Harris, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And these two hooked up on a nice game to play before, and I always admire play callers. They see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
Off play action, Pickett. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to 2. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. This will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. On first down, here's Zappe. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, and turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Zappe's throw there complete to Myers. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now Zappe. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
From the 27, Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Flushed out right, and he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. On the give, this is Harris, and he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now Pickett will look to pass it. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Connor Heyward, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Steelers have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. They drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless. Guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They run with Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And a terrible towel is in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. Second down at 5. They run again with Harris. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Pickett back to throw. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. Pickett to his tight end Freiermuth for the Steeler first. First and 10, here's Pickett. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. That's exactly what he got done there.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw taken in by Boykin. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. They run with Harris. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. They'll run with Harris. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. For the Steelers on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Boswell's kick is good. That'll push the lead up to 8. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he converted that.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Zampi. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Harris. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Zappe back to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw again on 2nd down. Zappe, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A tough spot here after that sack. Zappe and the Pats now face a 3rd and long. This is Smith with a grab. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Zappe. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Here's Zappe. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jakobi Meyers with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Patriots have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. Pickett now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And going deep downfield for Boykin. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Now Harris. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Pickett. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he is going to have the Steelers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. No surprise at this point. It's Freiermuth yet again. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now Pickett. His pass caught at the 4. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Harris. fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Again, it's Harris, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Boswell's kick is good, and it will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. New England's offense set to go. And the football change. This upcoming drive, last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Zappi to throw on 1st down. Completes it to Aguilar. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Zappi now on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. 2nd and 5. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Zappi fakes a handoff, looks to throw it. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Now Zappi. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Miles Killebrew with a pick. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pickett to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. The Steelers send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. On the return is Jones. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here is Zappi and the Patriots. Down by 5. 1:07 remaining. Zappi to throw. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Zappi. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions.